you have so many ideas on how to improve our urban centers. I won't even go into whether it is city or town, because you've lived in both, you've worked in both, and you have these ideas. I know you don't want to talk politics and you don't want to talk specifics, but you did try and get into politics at one point of time, and then you bid goodbye to it. Can can you still do things without being a politician? Can you still bring about change?
Oh, administration can completely do it. Civil servants can do it. What stops civil servants to walk the streets? What bars the senior most? The Lieutenant Governor of Delhi is doing this. But if he's doing it, what about others? He's doing it.
Yeah.
And that's where he's driving the change, by the way. What about everybody else? There are lakhs of employees in Delhi. Has very high population of public servants.
But you're seeing how much of resistance he's facing from the Aam Aadmi Party, even though the LG is doing it.
Immaterial of that. Change, anything innovative, original, new, will also get him credits. Well, walk with him. Walk with him. Nothing stops you. Go with him.
You're talking about the chief minister or the
Go
deputy
with
chief
him.
minister. Yeah.
Why does the local minister go with him? Where's the competition? Why are you competing? He's playing his role. You play your own. Why don't you go with him? It'll overnight change the city of Delhi. Stop competition. Stop looking for only credit. Work for combined city, clean city. So, but if the MLAs don't want, they only want to compete for credits. All right, what about public servants? They're not competing. It's their duty to do it.
They're getting caught, they say, between the rivalry of...
They're finding excuses. These are excuses. They have their own duty to perform, Smita. They have their own duty to perform. They must do it fearlessly.
So if you were chief minister, I know you don't want to get into politics and you don't want to talk politics, but if you were chief minister, what would you do for Delhi today? One, about the crime situation, which we began the podcast with. One was that. And two, to improve the living conditions of people in Delhi. What would you do?
You say if I were chief minister of Delhi,
Yes.
I would have stopped, first of all, that smoking coming from Punjab.
How?
Plenty. Go work there. Work there. There are solutions. ये नहीं पैसे रखे फेल हो गए माफ कर देना फेल हो गए मगर 1 साल के बाद माफ कर देना ये माफ कर देना तब तक तो मुझे तो अस्थमा हो गया ये हो गया see the question is not maafi it's not a question of acceptance failure it's not a question of asking for time it's like valuing people's time and being very anxious and angry why it has but the question is that's most hypothetical.
You don't even feel hypothetical ma'am, because that means that you're not delivering on the promises that you made to your electorate.
Who
isn't
made
it?
Those.
If
Well,
it was made that we will give you clean air is the basic thing, right? To give to your electorate.
Clean air is the basic health today.
Yeah.
In fact, Delhi is becoming unlivable because you can't breathe. My lovely South Delhi house, I could sit in the balcony and open the windows, etc., and doors and breathe fresh air. I can't. In fact, half of the bread is full of dust. It's full of pata nahi kya kya. It's unlivable now. City is unlivable. And whatever we can do collectively, individually and collectively, regionally, as an NCR, we must do it as soon as possible. Everybody together. Because it's people's lives, children's future. Their outdoor has stopped. Children's outdoor has gone for a toss. Where do they go? Walking on the track. How can they go running and jogging on the streets? How can they go cycling? How can they go playing? And the schools also will say indoor, because it's all outdoor is full of dust, which is a fact. I think we are affecting the next generations. That's a number one issue at the moment for the city. And if the person concerned has a control in the neighboring, then that is a major source also, even if it's 20%. Even if 20%, I don't know the research. But even if it is, why not? Why not? Because that's also under your control. You have a dual responsibility.
Yes. So what would you advise him to do? What exact steps would you tell him? Where should he focus? As a Delhiite, he's your chief minister too. Forget about what happened in the past. He's your chief minister too. What would you tell him to do today?
Camp in Punjab. Camp in Punjab and get it done. Camp in Punjab. I understand the research is showing that the chief minister of Punjab's constituency was the biggest polluter. Why can't each MLA of that place camp in their own constituencies, camp in their own take charge and take responsibility. Each one of them camps there and saying, this is how you have to be rated. Put the onus on each elected representative. Why not? And the panchayats. Them and the panchayats will still happen. But what is needed for the farmers? Provide them that. I believe there was money available. I believe there is a machinery available. I believe there's a technology available. I believe. Put it together. But camp yourself there. Monitor on a regular basis. But put the elected representatives who've been elected, whoever it is, whether it's of one party or the other, each one of them is responsible. That's what the role of the city's chief minister is. Go camp there before it starts and go village to village. Walk the village. Now, this is not for gathering votes. It's for people's health. That will bring you votes.